Well, I think personally as a paramedic and as somebody who's been involved with CPR training for 30 years, I think it's unbelievable and overwhelming to kind of see that we're doing this at the high school and that kids are going to graduate high school with CPR and public access defibrillation knowledge. I think that it's it's long overdue, but it's great to see it's finally come into fruition. It's those first early minutes in cardiac arrest that if somebody's not doing something, the average citizen, you can have the highest trained paramedic or physician in the world, they're not going to be able to save somebody that hasn't had CPR and public access defibrillation applied to them prior to paramedic arrival. I think that people do have a fear of a couple of things. One is they're afraid of being sued. And they need to realize that in this province we have Good Samaritan law that protects them. You can't get sued for helping somebody else. And the other thing, you're right, people think that maybe they haven't learned the newest technique, or maybe they feel their certification cards lapsed, or they've never taken a course. And I challenge those people, just do something. If somebody does something, it could be as simple as calling 911, but by doing something, that's what saves lives. Doing nothing, that's what ends lives. And it comes down to that simplicity.
The reason why I took this course is because I have a personal experience with my friends having heart problems, and I know how important it is for the first response, so your friend or whoever's walking with you before the ambulance get there is very important. So that's why I took the course.
So a friend of yours, like another young person basically,
yeah,
right?
Had a heart problem, and without her friend there, she would not be living today. So
good for you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Sam?
Okay, I first started this because I just wanted to make sure people around me were safe, and if anyone went into cardiac arrest or anything, then I'd be there to help them.
Okay, good. Ralph?
I took this because I think that it'd be useful like any time in your life. It can happen to anyone at any moment, and just me knowing CPR, it'll just make me feel a lot more confident in myself. That's kind of just why I took it.
And the ACT Foundation has been kind enough to get to the Trillium Lakelands District School Board and make sure that we had the resources required to teach CPR in our curriculum and do a good job of teaching CPR in our curriculum. And the dummies and the defibrillators are fantastic. The kids actually get to use them.
They're all donated, are they?
Absolutely. They are all donated by the ACT Foundation and their corporate partners. So that is a fantastic resource for us because we could never afford them on our own. And it allows the students hands-on practical practice with the defibrillators and the dummies.
And it's a first, isn't it, Leslie, this program? This is the first time they've done it in the first year?
Yes, this is the actual fulfillment of all the practice dummies and defibrillators to all the schools in Trillium Lakelands District School Board. So we now have everything we need to continue to teach CPR in our curriculum.
Which is terrific.
It's fantastic.